All right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Chat. We back. Oh, let me get all this shared out real quick. Get everything shared. Perfect. All right, there we go. Boom, boom. Share it out. We live. Good afternoon. What up, chat? What up, what up, what up? How we doing? How did everybody, how's everybody surviving this PA? Hopefully you guys are surviving it. Hopefully everybody is surviving and not getting blown up. Because this PA is brutal, man. It is absolutely brutal. I'm still flat. I'm not taking any trades today. Not taking a single trade. What up, Mama Bear? How you doing? PA still crappy. No trades taken. I 100% hear you on that. I hear you. PA is definitely crappy. It has been definitely very choppy. Very, very choppy today. We did have one good move from the initial balance here. One good move from up here. But that's really it, man. That's really the only moves that we've had that have been decent. Now it's a question of whether we come all the way back down to IB low here, or if we're gonna just consolidate, maybe catch a little bit of a balance. Don't really know. We're hovering under VWAP right now. VWAP at 820. We're kind of just hovering. So I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what PA does this afternoon. So far, I'm unimpressed, but maybe we get some good moves. We're kind of in like this, in a low liquidity level right now. So I'm not overly confident. Maybe we get some moves here around, 1 o'clock or so Central Time, 2 o'clock Eastern. But we'll see. We'll see if we consolidate here, if we come down to IB low, to where maybe, chat, if we do come down to IB low, maybe test kind of like that low there. Maybe we catch a long back up. That could be a play here. That could be a play, but we got to have some patience. Also, chat, I got a new microphone, as I said I was going to. I said I was gonna go buy a new mic. I don't have a stand for it because the stand that I did have for my other microphone I thought would work, and this one does not work. So that stand does not work with this microphone. So it sounds better when I have it like up to my face, but right now I have to leave it like on my desk. But I ordered a new mic stand for this one and it's coming in tomorrow. So I'll have a mic stand for it tomorrow. But for now, it just has to sit nice and pretty on my desk. But it can still pick up my audio pretty good, even just sitting on my desk. So that's okay. Ain't no worries, bro. Ain't no worries. What up, Mr. Bond? Copy Monday. Yes, it is. 100% a Copy Monday. 100%. Chat, if you're just tuning in, be sure to hit that like button, man. Let's get the likes up early. We got 17 people, 7 likes. We can get some more likes up on the stream. I sound a bit different, but it's good. How do I sound right now? I bet if I hold it up to my face, I probably sound pretty good. Probably sounds good. But this, I'll have it up to my face when I get my new stand in. But this is a solid microphone, way better than my last one. Monday's day for paper trading and practicing only. Holy. I can see that, especially on days like today. I will say I am waiting to see what happens down here. If we can get down here to IB low, I am waiting to see if I can catch a long down there maybe. We'll see though. The way PA is looking, it's looking like it wants to come down to IB low there. Made 25K paper trading on US 30 today, but would have never traded on live account today. I hear you. I hear you. There's a lot of people that are flat today. I've been seeing it all over Twitter. There's a lot of people that are flat, not really taking any trades. I haven't seen anything I would have taken. I saw one up here, you know, us rejecting those that IB high. But even then, like I still wasn't confident in anything happening up there. So I still was not that confident on it. All right, we are coming down to IB low. Looking like she want to come down here. Trying to get a little weak. We didn't quite make it up to 900s, chat. We stopped at 888, which is honestly surprising. I kind of thought, given the fact we were so close at 900, that we may go up and test it, especially wanting to go test, you know, this high back here, which was at 902. I thought maybe we'd go test that, but nope. No siree. All right, there's a break eye below right there. We're getting a double break on a Monday? What? Chad, double break of IB on a Monday? On a no news Monday? That's a thing? That's pretty crazy. Nice, Mama Bear. Caught part of that 787 to 764. Love it. Love it. See if it holds, if it tries to hold IB low here. Does it hold IB low? So far, it's trying to. So far, IB low is trying to get held. Catching a little bit of a bid here. Pretty interesting bid. Wonder if it holds. The seller's pushing us back down here. Does she hold IB low, chat? Holy. Chat, if you're just coming in, bro, let's get the vibes on the stream, bro. Hit that like button for me. Get those likes up. Holy. Cheddar King, what up? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good night, wherever you are in the world. Holy. Enrique, holy moly, what up? Europe. Europe's in the building. Nasdaq moving her way downtown here. Possibly coming back down and retesting IB low. Rut-row. Rut-row. Hey, what up, party? What up, party? NY session has been ass. The PA has been bad. Very, very bad. We're just now getting some selling pressure coming in though. So we'll see if it continues. But the morning session was just god awful. Absolutely horrible. Horrible. Chat, I can't stop yawning, bro. I need some caffeine. Holy. Need the caffeine in the system. Just grab some Starbies. Oh, baby. Love that. Love that. Chat, I'm going to take this long. Long one. Taking a long off the idea of it holding IB low. Long one contract. We'll see if it tries to hold IB low here. Get a little pop back up. If not, we'll get stopped out, and that'll probably be the one trade I take on this account today. But we did break IB low, and it looks like we're trying to hold it, but we'll see. I am kind of front running it a little bit. Not really waiting, not waiting on the confirmation as much as I normally would, so I am front running this. But we'll see if we get the move. Only going to try to capture about 10 points on this. I'm not going for any huge trade. I don't want to overstay my welcome here on a trade. So if we can capture like 10 points, I'll be happy with that. Marbo, what up? How you doing? This is my first trade of the day. Yeah. First trade. Kind of just consolidating here at the moment. Just need a little bit of a pop here. Again, we're only going for 10 points. Sellers are trying to bring us down though. Don't know if we're going to get it. Sellers might try to bring us back down. We're getting a little bit of selling pressure coming in here. See if we hold up. And might get stopped out here, chat. Might get stopped out. Buyers are really struggling to catch a bid here. We still have a shot as long as we hold IB low. We got to hold this IB low. That's our shot at this, which is the whole idea of us holding that. I'll be doing the 24-hour stream Wednesday. Wednesday morning to Thursday morning. Can you elaborate on IB low? IB is the initial balance. That's what it stands for, initial balance. It's the first hour of the trading session, the high of the first hour and the low of the first hour. So when you hear me say IB low, I'm meaning the low of the first hour of the trading session. And vice versa for the high. Will it be different than the opening range? So it can be treated as like the opening range just on the hour time frame, but it's called the initial balance, right? The initial balance dates back a long time in the trading world. You can look it up, Google it, YouTube it, but it dates back. So it's just the first hour range, and it's called the initial balance. Well, it tried to get us up there. Buyer's really trying to catch the bid. We'll see if we can get it. Buyers just got to get us going here. So far, they've been really lackluster. Yeah, that's not what we wanted to see there. That's an unfortunate candle. Buyers tried. We'll see if we can get back up there. But sellers are being just relentless at the moment. Relentless. Come on, buyers, give us a little push here. Give us a little push. There you go. Push it. Push it. Push it for us. There you go. Come on, take us to 94 here. Take us to 94. There we go. Boom. Target filled. Target filled. That puts us up 220, chat, on the day. Up 220. The way this looks, it probably still could run, but again, today is not a day that I'm trying to overstay my welcome, chat. I'm trying to take my money, put the green in the pocket, and bounce. It's that is it, man. That is it. But I took that trade, chat. Again, so the reason why I took it is this just plays into one of my strategies on an IB failure. Again, speaking on it up here too, like normally I would have taken shorts up here, but with the way price action was acting, I just wasn't overly confident in the moves. But seeing us come back down to IB low here and hold it and trying to catch a bid, that's why I took that long. And only looking for legit a quick scalp out of it, nothing much. So that's why I took that long there. Solid trade. Pretty solid. Had I been in more contracts, I probably would have taken one off and left one to run, but I only took one contract just given the fact that, again, I don't really trust PA right now a whole lot, but this was my bread and butter setup that I'll take, 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10. So we put on the risk and we got it. But this thing's really running, trying to get back up in the 800s now. Trying to get back in the 800s. And also normally too, like if I do take an IB failure here, like where we fail the IB and we continue to reverse off of it, normally I like to hold within 50% of the initial balance. Again, given today's nature of price action, not the best day to try to hold a trade for very long. So we're just gonna be grateful that we captured that. That's gonna be probably a one and done trade on my personal account, chat. If you think about it, I mean, we're up 220. PA has not been that good, so I'm thinking maybe we just have it as like a, on the personal account at least, a one and done. Let's get into my trade Zella here, and let me resync this account. There we go. Oh, whoops. Hang on, chat. There you go. So that's a start. That's September so far, chat. Looking pretty good. On the personal account, we haven't had any red days yet. Thankfully, knock on wood. Knock on wood, no red days, but we're sitting nice, nice and green on the month so far. Solid start. Solid start. Overall stats, oh, you guys can't see it. Hang on. My win rate right there, right now is a 47% win rate, mainly because of Tuesday of last week and then a couple days last month. But overall, I mean, not bad. My day win percentage is 76%, winning day percentage. My trade win percentage is 47%, which is kind of low for me. Normally I'm like 55 to 60% win rate, but my day win percentage has been good. So 76% win rate on the day winning percentage, which, you know, I'll take that. I will take that. Thanks, Mama Bear. Enrique, yes, it's been a good streak, man. We trust me, we're due for a green streak for sure. We are due for a green streak. But hey, look, I'm completely happy with taking $200 on today. If you take a trade and come out green on the day today, that's a huge W. Huge W. Absolutely massive. This thing is continuing to move up, breaking above the 800s. Getting back above 800s here. See, again, chat, that's why I'm telling you, man, those IB failures are so powerful. And I don't know why more people don't trade the initial balance, dude. I mean, you're starting to see more and more people trade it and look at it. But man, is it so powerful, chat. It's so powerful. Look at it. Look at it. Look at the failure and then look at the move. Look at the failure. Now look at the move. I mean, been saying this for how long now? How long? Come back up to VWAP. Now, honestly, if we do get back to VWAP, just given the nature of today, I don't know if we really have enough to move us back to the highs. Maybe, I don't know. Today's tough. I mean, volume's been kind of just stair stepping down. So it wouldn't be surprising to see us like test VWAP, maybe consolidate, come down a little bit, consolidate, maybe come up, consolidate. Like it wouldn't surprise me to see that today and the rest of the day. But who knows? I mean, given the fact that we did fail down here, that could give us some juice to go back up. But today is just very, very tricky. Very tricky. It is a great setup. Like also, it's not no setup is 100%. There isn't a single one of them. But there are setups and strategies that give you higher probabilities and high R&Rs, right? Like IB failures. Look at the amount of points you get when you catch an IB failure and how fast it happens, right? That's the power of the initial balance and the failures is how many points you can get and how fast it goes, right? So you see like failure, look how fast this thing sunk down, right? Same for here. You get the failure, look how fast it sends it straight back up. So it's just like, again, like to your point, like no strategy is 100%. There is not a single one of them, but there are strategies that give you higher probabilities and give you really fast moves. This is one of those. Also, chat for a W trade. How about we get the likes up on the stream, huh? We got 31 people in here. We just took a W trade. I think that deserves a like on the stream, chat. I don't know about you guys. Just broke down initial balance strategy for you. I think it deserves a like, don't y'all? I think it deserves some likes. We are coming up to VWAP here. No pullbacks, just straight fail the IB, boom, straight back up. I didn't full port, no light for me, G. Holy moly, Josh. Oh no, I ain't full porting. I tell you that right now, especially on my personal account, because that trade was taken on my personal account. Ain't no full ports here. No, sir. No, sir. No, sirski. No, sirski. Chat, if you missed the news earlier, remember Tradeify is now getting Project X this week. So for all you Project Xers, listen, Project X coming out on Tradeify this week. So if you're going to be buying accounts with Tradeify and you're going to be buying Project X, you know to get the best deal possible to use code JM. Y'all heard it here first. Support the community. I support you guys. We'll straight to funded giveaways. Giveaways. Straight to funded giveaways when y'all use code JM. And we do them live right here on stream. So be sure to use code JM to lock in the best deal and support the community. Right now, they are 30% off. They have gotten rid of the 7-day payout, 7-day trading window. Now you just got to meet the consistency. Let's see, the consistency and profit target. So really, it'll take you about 5 days now instead of 7. Let's see. If once you reach 6% in your accounts, there is no daily loss limit. The daily loss limit goes to the maximum drawdown. Let's see. On the advanced and growth accounts, your fourth payout increases, so you can take a larger payout on your fourth payout. However, there is a slightly larger buffer there that you have to hit, or slightly larger profit target, which it still isn't even really that bad. What else? What else? I'm missing something. Oh yeah, The lightning funded, the consistency rule on the lightning funded chat. Now your first payout, you have to hit a 20% consistency. The second payout goes to 25% consistency, so that it gets better. And then the third payout is 30% consistency, so even better. So on lightning funded accounts, you can get up to 30% consistency after you take your first payout. So something to keep in mind there as well. Big changes, big changes. Which type of certified account do you recommend? No intraday DD. Growth. Then the growth accounts are really good. I think they're underrated for sure. The growth accounts, obviously a little bit pricier than the advanced accounts, but there's no activation fee on those, and you get a lower profit targets to take a payout on. So honestly, the growth accounts I think are the best if you're not going to go straight to funded. But straight to funded are by far the best accounts. Straight to funded, in my opinion, yeah, are the best accounts. Now, I will say that on the growth accounts and advanced accounts, you do get extra consistency. So you get like 35% consistency right off the gate, right out the gates, right on the fundeds. So, but if you want to go straight to funded and just say forget the evals, then yeah, straight to funded is definitely the way to go. Growth accounts, yeah, growth accounts are end of day drawdown. Jack, no, I just realized it's been a while since we've taken an afternoon trade on stream. Holy. We finally got one in the afternoon. Are straight to funded EOD? Yes, they are, Mama Bear. Yes. Straight to funded is the way to go, in my opinion. It's the best. I mean, you don't have to worry about stressing over passing evals, blowing them, resetting them, spending more money. A lot of times, the amount of money people will spend on evals before they actually pass one, they could have just gotten a straight to funded account. You know what I mean? Like you could have just bought a straight to funded with the amount of times it took to most people to pass evals. And then you get to the straight to funded level and it's like now you can just really focus on taking your time, not rushing the process. And focus on taking good trades and getting to a payout. But the reason like most people blow eval is because they try to rush through them and hurry to get to the funded account level because there's no patience there, right? They don't want to spend the mental capital, passing evals. And so they blow multiple evals. And by the time they get to funded, like I said, they'd either have spent the same amount on evals as they would have on a one straight to funded or even more. So in my opinion, bro, just straight to funded. Just do it. Just bite the bullet because the ROI is good if you think about it. Like if you bite the bullet, go straight to funded and get to a payout, I mean, look at the ROI you're getting. That's where I think it's worth it. Exactly, Mom Bear. That's exactly right. You just get a straight to funded account and then just trade like you would normally trade a personal account. Like if you had your own personal account that you funded, just trade how you'd normally trade, and then be patient and let the payout come to you, and it will. Like if you think about it too, like in those straight to funded accounts, like don't go for home run trades. Like if you're trading the Nasdaq, I mean, if you can capture a 10 to 15 point move on the Nasdaq consistently and repetitively, you're gonna get to a payout. Like I'm not saying that capturing those moves are easy, but they're not hard either. Like if you sit and be patient and wait for the right setup that you know you can capture 10 points on, 10 points is not a hard move to catch, especially on the Nasdaq. All right, Nasdaq coming up to VWAP here. Nasdaq hovering VWAP. Like I said, do we just kind of consolidate here the rest of the day, or do we have the juice to send us back up to, you know, maybe not highs a day, but somewhat close? I mean, who knows? Who knows? Volume is still kind of just stair stepping down, so I'm not overly confident, but we'll see. Show you guys the execution on this long we took. So we took about 12 points on that. I raised my stop up a little bit, or raised my take profit up a little bit, just to capture a little bit more than the $200 I'd make. With commissions on a personal account, it's a little bit pricier. So we just added a couple extra points just to cover those commission costs. But we did get filled. So we took the long at 782 and we took profit at 794. So nice little 12 pointer. We took a little bit of heat. We took, what was it? My entry 782. Price came down to 772. So we took about 10 points. 10 points of heat before we got our 12 points. So about a 1-to-1 trade. Obviously, could I have held longer? Of course, you could have always held longer, but I don't look at things like that. Like, we don't know that the market would go up any higher than it did. So definitely happy with the 12 points there. Nice little trade. Nice little trade. Chat, as a reminder, I will be live on Tradify TV tomorrow morning. Tradify TV. Trading the good old Nasdaq. Holy. So we'll be live on Tradify TV tomorrow morning, and then afternoon, we'll be live back on our channel here. Plays with Fire, what up? How you doing? How you doing? Break even today? Hey, that's a big W. That is a W. There's a lot of people that probably wish they were break even today. So listen, it's a huge win. Huge, huge W. Feel like we have bad market conditions until next Wednesday or Thursday. Maybe the odd move here and there until then. Possibly. That is a possibility. It's possible. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing really just consolidate here, chat. I would not be surprised. I mean, why would the market just randomly move? This late in the day? I'll watch football tonight? Probably not. Probably not tonight. I have a lot that I have to do as far as like back end stuff. Back end stuff, and then hanging out with the kid and getting videos done and trying to get to bed at a decent time, trying to get a schedule going with what times I sleep, and yeah. CPI and unemployment this Thursday may cause moves before the rate cut next week. Maybe. Do we have CPI this week? Hold on. Oh, we do. We have yeah, PPI and CPI and retail. Jobless claims. Oh yeah, we might have some volatility. Well, that'll be interesting, chat, because CPI and PPI, all that would be out when I'm CPI will be out during my 24-hour stream. How about that, huh? That'll come out during the end of my 24-hour stream. I don't use EMA Trader King. This is VWAP. VWAPski. You got it. You got it. What up, Andrew? Done for the day? Nice. Yeah, I probably won't take another trade today. I'm happy with my one trade that I took. I don't really feel the need to take another, so That's that. That is that, chat. That is that. I really do think we just consolidate the rest of the day. I mean, we probably consolidate. Maybe we come trickle down a little bit. Maybe we go up a little bit. But overall, I feel like we're going to see price hovering in between like here. Could I be wrong? 100%. I could be wrong. But I feel pretty good about saying price isn't going to do a whole lot. Maybe do your 24-hour stream starting Thursday instead of Wednesday. You might be bored to tears on Wednesday. I might be. It could be Thursday to Friday. Thursday morning to Friday morning. Actually, no, I can't do it on Friday because my wife has this class thing she's attending on Friday, so I got to be with my son Friday morning. So no, I can't do Friday. It'll have to be Wednesday to Thursday. Yeah, so we'll just have to keep it Wednesday to Thursday for the 24-hour stream. Dash, what we'd have to do. But I am going to need time to recoup for sure. Like, there's no doubt about that. Sure. I'm going to need time to just sit and do nothing and just sleep. Sit. Sleep. Okay. Is audio back? Can y'all hear me now? Okay. Is audio back? Can y'all hear me now? Okay, there we go. Yeah. I lost audio there for a second, chat. My bad. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. All right, Marva. Have a good one. I think we are going to call it an early stream, though, for sure. We took a one and done trade. I have no real need to really trade this. So I think we might just call it an early day. Chat. What do you guys think? I think that's what we do. I think we call it an early stream. So remember, chat, I will be live on Tradify tomorrow morning at pretty much 8:15 Central Time. So tune in to Tradify. I'll be on there tomorrow morning, trading, talking it up, vibing. Y'all know the deal. And yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll be live on my channel as well tomorrow afternoon. So PA ain't doing shit, chat. We taking a trade. We made money. There's no need to really hang out and watch this. So we're going to call it a day, chat. Remember, code JM, get the best deal possible. 30% off of Tradify. Code JM, get the best deal possible, baby. Holy. Be sure to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Like the video on your way out, fam. I will see you guys tomorrow morning on Tradify TV. Peace.